beerreviews.com. It is January 2018, and yes, I am one of the suckers that went out and bought the Hopslam version for this year out of Bell's Brewing. Hopslam is, I think, one of the top 5, would be the way I'd kind of rank this beer. Most sought after IPAs on a very restricted release, but very anticipated release as well. I think Bell's, just like Stone, has done an extremely good job of keeping this real hyped up, a lot of marketing. Every year's different. I didn't look back in my video archives. I think I've done 3 of these. This will be number 4. I'll tell you a quick story. One of my neighbors, I gave him one of these back when you could buy like 2 cans, and he said it tasted like diesel fuel, quote. But I mean, every year's different. They use a lot of honey in this beer. ABVs are 10%. IBUs, they don't tell us IBUs this year, but it's considered a double IPA. They use 6 different hop varieties, so massively hopped. It talks about how the Bell's Hopslam process is very complex. It's got to be. It's always a very well-balanced beer. They select specific quantities of different Pacific Northwest varieties. They blend in grapefruit, stone fruit, brings out a lot of floral notes. It's got what they call a generous malt bill and a solid honey, dollop of honey, like I just talked about. What else can I say about this? That's about it for this one. These beers also are one of those where they do date stamp them, drink them fresh within 90 days. This is the first year I've had it in a can. I've had it on draft, and I've had it in bottles, but I've never had it in a can. A 6-pack of cans, I think, was $20. So it's not cheap. A lot of times, I remember in the past, they would take the boxes or whatever, and they'd stick them in like the singles cooler, and they were like $6 to $8 a bottle. So again, the competition's different now. The volume on the market is different. I have not cheated. I have not tried this one yet. So again, Hopslam 2018, great marketing. Again, the word I'll use, tons of hype. No, the light's not great, but it's got this nice kind of golden color. This is what it always looks like for the most part. Kind of an orangish, little bit of darkness in there. A lot of that's from the honey. Perfectly white, frothy, foamy head. A little bit of carbonation. Nothing residual floating around. Smells insanely. Got a little foam on my lip there. Insanely fresh hops. I mean, this is a good aroma this year, I would guess. I mean, they don't tell you, but this is Simcoe, Citra, Mosaic, probably Centennial, maybe some Nugget in there, Magnum maybe. I mean, it's a huge blend of hops, you can tell. Subtle grapefruit this year, a little bit of sweetness. It's one of those things where I know there's a lot of honey in there, so you can get that little bit of background in there. Definitely has a malt backbone to it, but it's a fresh, very good smelling beer. And as always, let's get into the glass. Cheers. Oh, I like this year. That's good. Again, the sweetness of the honey hits you pretty quickly. It's really fresh hop flavor. It's really well balanced. It's really smooth this year. There's not a lot of bite to it. It's just kind of has a nice velvety coating on your palate. The grapefruit's very subtle this year. This is more of a honey, malt, massive hop slam, which I like a lot. Again, I mean, these vary from year to year, and I like that they do that. It's not the same thing year after year, and there's all this crazy internet hype. But this one's got some good balance to it. One more try, yeah. The finish is like a dollop of honey on the front of your tongue, which isn't bad. I mean, it tastes pretty good. Again, it's also one of those things where because it's so different every year, you anticipate a really good, not even good, a really well done multi-hopped brewed beer. That was a tongue twister, and I mean they delivered. Price point is what it is. You know, a lot of people get it just to say they have it every year. We rate our beer between 1 and 5. I would probably give this a 4.5. This is probably the best version of Hopslam I've ever had, 2018. So I'm not gonna buy another 6-pack at 20 whatever dollars, but in all honesty, I'm glad I found some. I know some of the stores in our area sold out within like literally minutes, meaning like not even in an hour. One store, when you walk in the door, they just stacked all the 6-packs, and in under an hour, all of them were gone at that price point. So anyway, if you tried it, let us know. Leave comments on our YouTube channel or our website, microbeerreviews.com. We upload all the time. We do appreciate you watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not already. We upload all the time. And as always, we will see you again real soon. Cheers.